a tier list of Ace Attorney characters starting. Aha! We have our S tier, our A, B, C, and D tiers. I am going to add a row below this for the Who in the Ever-Loving Fuck Is That tier. This bottom tier is the Who in the Ever-Loving Fuck Is That tier. The White Fit tier. So we have our White Fit tier. And these appear to be listed in roughly alphabetical order, I would say. These are all characters from the original trilogy. I have met them all. That does not mean that we will not use the White Fit tier. The White Fit tier gets the white background because of course it does. Of course it does. Some are murder victims, though, which means you didn't truly meet them. Why the fuck are they here? And also, who in the ever-loving fuck is that? Our first combatant is Acro, the acrobat from the second case of Ace Attorney, I believe. By the way, there are going to be Phoenix Wright spoilers plenty in here, so drop those Phoenixes in the chat. And if you don't want to be spoiled on the Ace Attorney trilogy, easy for me to say, I'll see you tomorrow for Gimmim. How about that? So, Acro the Acrobat was the killer person in the second case. Objection, says Jeebus.
Hold it!
He has a wonderful name and is kind of a boring dude, but he murdered someone, which gives him a bonus, I guess? I don't know. Acro's going to be high B tier for me, I think. He's a good, fun guy. He's got a great pun name, and he's also just a killer person. Adrian Andrews? I don't remember. Andrews? Anders? No, I think Anders is an actress. Andrews is a murder suspect, at least once over, who is also a manager and a restaurateur and that sort of thing. He's boring, but he does murder, so he gets a B. He's fine. He's got a great pun. He's Acro. His brother was Bat. Together, they're acrobats. And then Bat died, and then Acro murdered a person. So, you know. Adrian is fucking gorgeous and fun, and keeps getting accused of murders, and it's not her fault. And she goes in the S tier because, of course, she does. This is Luke Atme. Luke Atme is an amazing character, in case you can't tell just from the thumbnail. Hopefully these are like representative pictures and y'all can actually see this, but Luke Atme is an amazing character. He's kind of almost a little bit like Sherlock Holmes in that he's a shitty detective person, but also he's a killer and evil. However, I will say, Luke Atme gets a special place in my heart just for being mentioned in the song that goes, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, remember the time you beat Luke Atme. So Luke Atme is going to go in the A tier when he probably deserves to be in B tier, but he gets bumped up to A just for that. I don't know who the fuck this is. Is this the guy who was Mask Damask? I remember I had I remember I had a gimmick for Mask Damask, but I don't remember what it was. So I'm just gonna do the Bandit King for Mask Damask. There was a thing. Okay, so this is, I don't remember this guy's name, but I remember his whole gimmick is that he was, or perhaps pretended to be, the master thief Mask Damask. His name is apparently Ron Delight. Okay. Ron, I don't know who the fuck you are, but I remember you were boring. That's about it. I remember you were boring. So you're not going to go in the White Fit tier, and you're not going to go in the D tier. D stands for damn, I fucking hate you. I should maybe create a separate tier just for Pearl Fey. But for less, yeah, Ron Delight is going to be like at the bottom of C tier because he's boring, and I remembered that, and that's about it. Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? Who in the ever-loving fuck is that? I don't remember that person. This person is... I feel like I vaguely remember her. Is she in the circus? She might be in the circus. She might be in the circus? I don't think so. You're going to go in the who in the ever-loving fuck is that tier because I don't remember you, but you're cuter than the other girl. She's from that final case. Like the final case of the Trilogy final case? Because, man, that was a lot of bad people in that case. This is Eenie Meenie. She did a car murder. She's the one who was eventually guilty of the murder where Pearl Fey was a defendant. Or maybe the one where we met Pearl Fey? That's the one where we met Pearl Fey. No, that's April May. I might be confusing her with April May. Or Sam might be behind. I don't remember. I think this is Eenie Meenie, the one who did the car murder and has the sister Mimi Meenie who's right next to her. This is Eenie and this is Mimi and Mimi died. Eenie Meenie is 2 rows below. Oh, no, this is Eenie Meenie. Oh, well, then who in the ever-loving fuck is this? I don't know who in the ever-loving fuck that is. I don't know who you are, lady. You go in here. Is April May from the second case of the first game. That doesn't help me. The second case of the first game is the one where Mia gets murdered. And you have to defend Maya. There are 2 good reasons why I should remember April May if I know what Sam means. Yeah, I don't remember April May, so she goes in the white fit tier. Is this Mimi Meenie though? Like this is Eenie Meenie's sister Mimi Meenie, right? Mimi Meenie no, that's Iris. Who in the ever-loving fuck is Iris? Dahlia's twin sister. There were so many twin sisters in this game. Oh, was April May who did the one with the TikTok pose with the foop and the foop and the wee and the foop and the foop and the wee? Because I remember that clip. I do remember that clip. Okay. That doesn't help me remember who she is as a character, so she's still going to be in the white fit tier. But at least now we've done the TikTok dance again. Only 3 years after it was relevant, which on TikTok is a goddamn eternity. This is someone named Iris. Who in the ever-loving fuck is that? This is Bat. I previously mentioned Bat. He's a dead person, but he has a cool name, so he gets to be high C tier. Acro we at least talked to, and he seemed like a good dude. Bat was dead when we arrived at the circus. This is the waiter fuck from the snooty restaurant at, I think, the 4th case of the first game? That sounds right. Like the one that was supposed to be the final case of the first game, but then they added the other one? That sounds vaguely right. He's a snooty waiter. I don't remember anything about him other than that he's a snooty waiter, but that counts as something. So, he's the bellboy from the April May. Okay. Did he then get a job as a snooty waiter? I think. Maybe. You're going to go high C tier, and I'm going to forget you exist for a while. You are a motherfucker from the studio murder. You're the shitbag who has the ventriloquist dummy who is doing, like, sexual harassment with the dummy and all that. Because, it's the dummy. The dummy has a mind of its own. You don't have to talk to me. I'm just a schmuck. But the dummy's a charismatic enigma. Fuck you, fucker. You go in D tier. This is a helpful and well-meaning but generally annoying sister from the Shrine of the Silver Monkey where they sent the Fays. So you go at the bottom of C tier. You were... here, you can be above the boring guy, but you're less fun than Bat. Bat's dead. So that's unfortunate for you. Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? You are... He is... I think he's the boss of the tiger guy? Like, he's not the tiger guy, but he might be the tiger guy's boss? Oh, this is a murder victim, and I don't meet him. Well, he goes in the white fit tier then. Who in the ever-loving fuck is that? You. I feel like I should remember for reasons. But, yeah, unfortunately, I feel I must ask who in the ever-loving fuck that is. This is Celeste Impacts. She's dead. Okay. Here, you can go. Celeste Impacts sounds ever so slightly like Requiescat in Paz or Rest in Peace. So, yeah, okay, fine. This is Dahlia. She's a murderer. She's all cute and fancy and pretty, and then she killed a person, and she's a horrible psychopath. And if I had remembered she existed, I would have drawn the obvious comparisons to the first case of Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, because now that I remember that Dahlia exists, it's like, oh boy, game, you really went to that very particular well again, didn't you? Yeah. Dahlia's the one who put poison in a bottle and killed a guy and tried to frame Phoenix and then tried to kill Phoenix, and it was a whole thing, and she was all feeny about it, and Jeebus likes her, and yeah, Dahlia, you're cool and fun and can be in the tippity top of, you can be at the bottom of A tier, why not? Very few people are going to be up in these tiers, and a lot of people are going to be down at this bottom tier right here, so Dahlia, you can be up here. Next, who in the ever-loving fuck is this? I have no idea. There's no chance you're interesting in any way. We're moving on. You are a tiny child with a sword. You are the fan who got his shit taken away by Wendy Oldbag at the TV studio. I remember that. You are an annoying child, but at least I remember who you are. And you were only in like 2 scenes. Very important. Tiny children are okay if they're only in like 2 scenes. So you, tiny child friend, can be, you're just below Bat. Bat is like the Mendoza line of characters, right? If you're in any way good, you can be better than Bat. But if you're not, then you go down this way. The bottom of C tier below Bat is for, people who I vaguely remember and have some fondness for, but also sucked. The D tier is for fuck you, I hate you. The Bat is like, again, Bat is the Mendoza line of characters. This is Shelly the Killer. Shelly the Killer is an excellent fucking villain. From I don't think he was in the 5th case. I think he was in he might have been in the final case of the trilogy before the 5th case of Ace Attorney, which was the final one we played. Yeah, Shelly the Killer's an awesome villain. He was great. Turned the whole game on its ear, had people demanding, oh, you must get a not guilty for this dude who's totally guilty or else I'll kill Maya. Yeah, Shelly the Killer fucking ruled. Shelly the Killer goes top of A tier for you, Shelly the Killer. You're great. Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? You have a unique portrait, which means I should probably know who you are, but... you're the one who killed... Oh, you're the director lady! You're the director lady who framed the guy in the Steel Samurai case, and you had the long cigarette, and you were all like, darling. Oh, okay. I know you. You can be just above Bat, because... No, you can be at the top of C tier, lady. I don't remember what your fucking name is, but, we remembered who you are. Who in the ever-loving fuck is this cop? I have no idea who you are. You just look like a dead person. You look like a man who got dead very quick. Are you the dude? Actually, hold on. Are you the dude from the flashback case at the beginning of the 2nd or maybe 3rd game where Phoenix was accused of killing a police officer because 7,000 weird coincidences happened at the same exact time? I think you might be the cop from the flashback case, which was the 1st case of either the 2nd or 3rd game, where Phoenix was accused of murdering a cop because 7,000 coincidences happened at the exact same time. That sounds right. Yeah, that's Maggie with an EY's boyfriend. Yeah, that guy. Okay, I remember that guy. I have no particular dispassion for that guy, which means I should probably put him as the very bottom of C tier. On the other hand, he is a cop, so down you go, buddy. Miles Edgeworth! Miles Edgeworth does not get the who in the ever-loving fuck is this treatment. Miles Edgeworth is complicated villain, quasi-hero, dude you play as for a minute, dude who got his own series, now kiss boyfriend of Phoenix Wright to shippers everywhere. Miles Edgeworth fucking rules and can join Adrian Andrews in the S tier. Fuck you if you don't like Miles Edgeworth. If you don't like Miles Edgeworth, why the fuck are you playing the Phoenix Wright series? Honestly. Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? This isn't like Boss Lady Fey, is it? No, this is Mia and Maya's mom. Okay, this is Mia and Maya's long dead mom who got fucked over by Down Here with the Hair Fey, and I don't remember anything about you other than your Mia and Maya's mom. Okay, I mean that's fine. You're right around bat for me, because you were apparently a nice person, but also you're not entertaining. So here, be at the bottom of C tier. C is for corpse in your case. You are the Maya stand-in from the 5th case of the final game, the one with the fingerprinty or whatever. Yeah, you science girl. You're cool and fun and good and stuff, and not Maya. So listen, believe me, she's here. She's here, Sam. We'll get there. You're not Maya, but you were basically Maya. You're the not Maya who was inserted because there were plot reasons for it to be not Maya, and in the 5th case of the first game, because Maya in canon was elsewhere. So they needed a Maya who wasn't Maya, and they came up with you, not Maya. I don't remember your fucking name, but you were less annoying than Maya, so here, Acro's only in the B tier. You can be in B tier, not Maya. Franziska von Kama! Tremendous prosecutor, excellent whipsmanship, just good and fun, and had a complicated relationship with Phoenix and with Edgeworth, and was sadly woefully underused. Join Edgeworth in the S tier, Franziska. You deserve it. You there are the head of the police who killed the guy in the final case of the game? I think you're the head of the police who killed the guy in the final case of the game. Which tracks? Yeah, you're the head of the police who killed the guy in the last game. You're Gant, that's his name. Gant. Well, listen, buddy, you were a good villain. I enjoyed interacting with you. You were good and fun, and I have nothing bad to say about you, so you go in the B tier. Oh, wait, you're a cop. You go in the C tier. You can take over the top of C tier. You are coffee guy. What's the coffee guy's name? Hold on. I'm not going to look at chat for a moment. What's the fucking coffee guy's name? It is... Nope, I'm going to look at chat. Oh, it's Godot. Okay. I don't remember you ever being interesting. I remember the game trying to make you interesting. What with your laser eyes and your coffee obsession and your... Well, okay. Godot is the inspiration for, or the impetus for, the Phoenix emote. So that's that. That's nice. We do have that. Beyond that, Godot, I mean... I don't care about you at all. So, Diz, I played these games and I know this game through memes. So, listen, Godot, you can hang out in C tier and count yourself lucky that I don't have active antipathy for you. How about that? Here, you're slightly less good than Gant, and he's a cop. So take that for what it's worth. Speaking of cops, hi, Ron Goodman. You're the guy who got killed by Gant in the last case. And beyond that, you were made out to be a good guy. You know, because your name's Goodman. How about that? Well, I've successfully recounted everything there is about your character, so I guess you can't be in the white fit tier. I have no strong opinions about you, so I guess I'll slot you in here in the C tier. Oh, wait, you're a cop! Down a tier! Prosecutors, for the purpose of this game, aren't cops. For the purpose of real life, they're totally cops. But for purposes of this game, prosecutors aren't cops. Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? Also, if we could slot one over and handle both of these at the same time, who in the ever-loving fuck is this? And who in the ever-loving fuck is his dad? I mean, this is the don't ever talk to me or my son ever again of the who in the ever-loving fuck is this tier. I mean, seriously. So this is Gregory Edgeworth. Who in the ever-loving fuck is Gregory Edgeworth? Oh, is that Edgeworth's dad? Okay. Okay, so this is Edgeworth's dad, and this is the doctor who gets killed in the Eeny Meeny case. Okay, fine. Edgeworth's dad goes in the very, very bottom of... Edgeworth's dad goes in the who in the ever-loving fuck is that tier. I'm sorry. I don't remember a goddamn thing about him. No, you know what? He gets in C tier just because he inspired the awesome moment where you use the metal detector on Manfred von Karma's shoulder. That's great. That's great. You do that. In retrospect, I'm bumping the Franziska von Karma down to A tier. No, I'm not. I lied. The doctor from the Eeny Meeny case was a shitbag and died and deserved it. He goes to D tier. Grossberg! Mia's old boss! You are an incompetent killjoy, but your heart's in the right place. So... And you never killed a person and didn't die. So here, I like you more than I like Bat, sure. You can be right there, feels about good for Grossberg. Dick Gumshoe. Oh, you lovable, bumbling, sad sack, incompetent, helpful fuck. You stupid, brilliant, idiot, genius, motherfucking idiot. I love you to pieces, Dick Gumshoe, but wait, you're a cop. Down to the C tier with you. Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? Hold on. Are you the guy who dies in the Steel Samurai case? Okay, you're the guy who dies in the Steel Samurai case. Yeah, I don't remember anything about you. Who in the ever-loving fuck are you? Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? Who is this person? What is this man? Hold on. What is the... No, I'm sorry. Young Ebenezer Scrooge gets put in the who in the ever-loving fuck is this tier. Okay? You look like you failed an audition for a Firefly reboot. Okay? I don't like you. You're a white fit and you'll like it. You are the owner and operator of Trey French Restaurant, the name of which I completely forget. You were the subject of like 8,000 gay jokes, about 7,994 of which were in terrible taste. So I know who you are, but I don't particularly like you. Enjoy the bottom of C tier. You are you the doctor or you're the patient in the haughty clinic who posed as a doctor, right? And then they made several crazy person jokes. Or maybe you're just a doctor. I think you're a patient who posed as a doctor. I don't actually remember. Bottom line is I don't like you. Enjoy the tippity top of D tier. Listen, I am sure that one day, not today because this is the last thing we're doing, and not tomorrow because Gimme has a time limit, but one day eventually, Samurai Sam will find a Valkyria Chronicles 1 and 4 character tier list, and we will have to fill out the white fit tier like nobody's business. But until then, this guy, I know this guy, I know where I met this guy. This guy is the guy who goes to the titty waitress restaurant because he really likes the titty waitresses. And then Mia's ghost is like, hold on, Phoenix, I have an idea for how I can get this guy to talk to us. And she ghostily possesses Maya or possibly Pearl. It might have been Pearl. That would be even worse. But Mia's ghost ghostily possesses someone and puts herself in the titty waitress outfit. And it gives us the visual of Mia Fey in the titty waitress outfit. And look, I'm just going to hit the Law and Order drop, and then I'll put the lecherous perv in D tier, and that'll be my penance, okay? Okay. You go right there. You're eeny meeny. I tried to say that someone else was eeny meeny, but no, you're eeny meeny. You were great and good and fun and also maybe killed a guy. I think you're the one who killed a guy. Yeah, you killed a guy or someone else killed a guy. Point is, you were fun and meeting you was enjoyable and I didn't hate the game when you were around. So, hi, be in B tier. B tier is lonely. The top of this tier list is not full of characters. You're the cowboy cop. You're the cowboy inspector dude from the very last case who said that we should be like the settlers, strike out for lands unknown, and things like that. That we were going to have us a hootenanny. Yeehaw! And this man inspired the famous country and western sensation Blood on the Whiskey. There was blood in the whiskey and teeth in the gin. I swore I would never go back here again. Basically, I remember this game through clips that I've seen when I put up the BRB screen. And this motherfucker is in several of them. I don't remember his name at all. But he is absolutely going in oh wait, he's a cop. Tippity top of A tier for you, you cowboy motherfucker. Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? Are you the guy who dies in the circus case? You're the guy who dies in the Adrian Andrews case. Okay. You're a white fit guy. We're skipping this guy for now because in order to know who this guy is, we have to appreciate the judge. Oh, the judge. He's everything Dick Gumshoe is, except he wields a hammer and isn't a cop. He's incompetent when the game needs someone to be incompetent. He's a stupid idiot when the game needs someone to handhold the player. He's a fucking horrible man who seems only to live for the beheading of obviously innocent people because their defense attorneys haven't sufficiently proved the guilt of someone else yet. But he's fun and he's cool and he wields a hammer that doesn't have a terrible whop boop effect with it. So he goes at the very bottom of B tier. And he's not a cop for purposes of this game. So good for him. And now this fella right here is just like this fella, except he's Canadian, eh? He has like one scene where he talks about how something's a weeping moose of a miscarriage of justice, eh? Or something like that. I don't remember the actual quote, but it gives me a chance to bust out my Canadian accent, which is just so fucking bad, eh? But if Ryder Kath is watching, it pisses her off, so it's got that going for it. Tippity top of the B tier morning to you, Irish Canadian fucker. Oh god, this is Mask to Mask. I think there was a star wipe involved. He was Mask to Mask. Something like that. Whimper and wuss of a witness. That's what he was. So this is Mask to Mask. He was great. I remember I had an effect for him because the game puts like a star there, so he's mask to mask in the actual text and canon of the universe. He was this guy except cool. You know, this guy trying to be cool. He was this guy but cool. Here, bottom of B tier for you, mask to mask. Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? Who is that? Oh, you're the guy who had the weird flirtatious relationship with Mia? Oh, that's Godot before his mask, which is also, that's Godot's backstory. He had the weird flirtatious relationship with Mia. Okay. Godot before his mask is somehow even less interesting than Godot after his mask. So you go right next to him, and that seems to work. Manfred von Karma! Oh my god, Manfred von Karma is my fucking favorite prosecutor. I know he's only in one case, and it turns out that he murdered the guy, but Manfred von Karma is the fucking best. His objection sound is the fucking best. The way he commands the courtroom is the fucking best. He rules and is awesome, and again is the fucking best. Manfred von Karma goes in S tier, no doubt about it. This is the robot assistant from the case where you go to a super futuristic business place, and I don't remember anything else about it or her or that case. So bottom of C tier for you. This is the victim? No. This is Weird Science Girl's sister? Yeah. This is Weird Science Girl's sister, who is the accused murderer in the last case, the fifth case of the first game, which was the last case of the trilogy that we played. I remember acquitting you of murder and nothing else about you. You're less interesting than Bat, and Bat's dead. Larry Butts! Larry Butts. Oh, Larry Butts. If something smells, it's definitely the Butts. Larry Butts is a lot of fun. Always good for a laugh when he's in a scene for a minute, and then sometimes he's in 10 consecutive scenes for 6 hours, and you don't like him as much, so he's bad. But when he just shows up for a quick cameo and a, hey, haha, it's Larry Butts. We needed a punchline for that joke. Oh, did we not have a punchline for that joke? It's Larry Butts! When Larry Butts shows up and does that, he's good and fun and great and awesome, and I like him a lot. When you have to build entire cases around Larry Butts, well, there's a reason Larry Butts is slotting in at the second from the top of C tier. How about that? Hey, look, it's Lotta Hart. Everything I said about Larry Butts applies to Lotta Hart, except Lotta Hart is less visible than Larry Butts, so Lotta Hart goes just barely above Larry Butts. I know that's Jeebus' favorite character, and I just summarized her in a fucking sentence, but yep. Sorry. Maggie with an EY. You're the lady who got accused of the murder in the case with this guy. Yeah, sure, fine. You're good and fun and cute. It looked for a minute like the game was teasing a Phoenix Maggie love story, which might have been sweet or whatever. That's fine. I have no strong feelings one way or the other against you. You were good enough at what you did for being interesting. Here, you can be just below Grossberg. Oh, wait, you're a cop. Tippity top of D tier for you, Maggie. Bye. Motorcycle chick. You're Damask's loser impersonator guy's girlfriend. You were awesome. You had motorcycles and leather, and I don't think you actually murdered a guy. You might have actually murdered. No, I don't think she murdered a guy. I think someone else murdered a guy. That was the one where Luke Atme murdered the guy. Yeah, motorcycle chick's awesome. Motorcycle chick goes to, like, I don't know, the bottom of A tier. Good job, motorcycle chick. You were in one case, and you were hot and interesting. Mew! Matt On Guard! The villain of I think the 5th case of the second game, the guy who actually did it, the guy who flipped back his hair to reveal a scar and then had a sneer and produced from nowhere a snifter of whiskey to be excessively evil. Yes, I did a murder, and it's your job to acquit me for it. Fuck you, you bastard. Yeah, he was great. He was awesome. I don't have any original opinions about the Phoenix Wright trilogy other than perhaps my hatred of Pearl Fey. Although, I think that's just exaggerated. Matt Arngard fucking rules. You play these games, you're going to come out with these as a character, obviously. As a dude, he's an asshole. But as a character, Matt Arngard fucking rules. So, tippity top, S tier, Matt Arngard. Best villain, sort of. You are the guy from the 3rd case of the first game, the circus one. You're the I can't remember your fucking name for the life of me. But you're the circus guy who flies. You're Maximilian. You're Maximilian von Wonderfuck. You're Maximilian von Wonderfuck. The flying dude who you are the dude who inspired the line about Max's prodigious bust. And now I'm just going to mention Kat Dennings and the show Two Broke Girls, and we're going to move on with our lives. You were the dude who didn't kill the dude because Acro killed the dude. Maximilian von Wonderfuck was a good, fun character who never outstayed his welcome. He gets to go up in B tier, just above Acro, because Acro, tried to frame him for murder. Maya Fey! Hi, Maya Fey. You're fine on balance. Like, there are some sweet, wholesome, cool moments, and there are some nice, touching, down-to-heart, sisterly love moments, and there are some weird instances where your body is possessed by the booby ghost of your dead sister, but the booby ghost of your dead sister also takes over your body, so you're like 14, but you have the body of Mia Fey, who we'll get to in a moment. So it's weird, but also you really like cheeseburgers, and you have running jokes about stepladders, and you're fucking annoying sometimes, and you unconditionally love Pearl Fey. So, I mean, on balance, you're going to be at the top of C tier with all of the other series mainstays who were excellent at times and also fucking sucked at times, plus Gant. Yeah, here, you can be there. Tippity top of C tier for you, Maya Fey. This motherfucker! This motherfucker! I lied. I changed my mind. We're making a new tier. Add a row below. This tier is just called the This Motherfucker tier. Because this... Hold on. I have to put a carriage return in. This motherfucker... Yes, Gook remembers the megaphone. Oh my god. This motherfucker. Is that going to change the text white? No, it's not. Sad times. This motherfucker. Oh my god. Oh my god. This motherfucker with his fucking megaphone. Every single line would go back. This motherfucker. Every single line would just go back. This motherfucker. That face that motherfucker is making. Hold on. We're going to open this image in a new tab so y'all can better appreciate that. That face is the face that I make every time I think of this motherfucker. Angry. don't like that motherfucker. Hi, Nora. Hi. There's a kitty cat. Okay. Next up is Mia Fey. Mia Fey is a good fun mentor who gets dead and becomes a ghost for reasons. And also, so Mia's going to be here at the middle of A tier. Although, honestly, if you wanted to put her in D tier, that would make sense. Who the fuck is this? You're Mimi Meanie, right? Mimi Meanie, the dead nurse, who I think there was a name switch involved. You might actually be Eenie Meanie. Whatever. Your name is Meanie and you're a dead nurse. And I don't remember anything else about you, but I think that exempts you from the white fit tier. So here, you're ever so slightly less interesting than Bat. Actually, you're less interesting than a lot of people. Here. There. That sounds right. That's an adorable puppy. What's the deal with the adorable puppy? I'm sorry. I don't remember. Who in the ever-loving fuck is this adorable puppy? I'm sorry, puppy. Here. You could... Who in the... You get him from Gumshoe. Oh. Oh, is he a police dog who sniffs things out? Oh. There isn't a tier below the who in the ever-loving fuck is this tier. That's fine. He can stay there. Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? This is Mia and Maya's mom? Again? A less interesting version of Mia and Maya's mom? Fuck that! What? Why are there two? Since when are there two? I don't like you. You go further down. Hello, Lawrence Mo Curls. The fucking clown with the fucking terrible jokes. See, here's the great and tragic irony of Lawrence Mo Curls. I don't remember any of his jokes, but I do remember Phoenix's jokes. Why does Phoenix make such a great lawyer? 'Cause he's right all the time. See, I don't remember any of Lawrence Mo Curls' jokes, other than the fact that his name is Lawrence Mo Curls, but he got Phoenix to make jokes, so that's nice. You can be here, right below Grossberg, because you did get annoying, and the game tried to make me care about you unironically, so yeah, that's not good. You are Morgan Fey, the head of the Fey clan, who was pitched as a long-lasting villain for the whole entire series, and then you mostly just kind of hung around in jail for a while. But you were good and interesting and a lot of fun to take down as the spiteful villain creator who wanted to take over the Fey dynasty. That's awesome and amazing, and you go right at the top of A tier, except... Wait a second. It occurs to me that you are kind of responsible for giving the world Pearl Fey. Morgan goes into this motherfucker tier. You are this guy, except younger. And also, as I recall, he was less interesting when he was young. So instead of being in A tier, we'll slot you in around about the middle of B tier. Oh wait, you're a cop. C tier is expanded too much. Hold on. There are too many middling characters in this middling trilogy of games. That might be the rudest, most controversial thing I've ever said about the Ace Attorney trilogy. I don't actually believe that. They're good games. Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? I don't know who this is. Is this also Matt Onguard? You look like you're also Matt Onguard, which is cheating. I don't know who the ever-loving fuck you are. This is taking an hour. Here. C is kind of for cop. Like... Actually, you know what? D tier is more C is for cop, because there are like 3 cops in D tier who would have been in C tier if not for the fact that they're cops. So, I'm trying to make sure that as the thing expands, we're not losing the whole tier, because I want the whole tier list to be visible. There, that'll hold us for a while until D tier or B tier takes up another line. Oh, was that guy the Nickel Samurai? Oh, hi. Yeah, okay, I don't care. We've already white-fitted you. I don't... Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? You have a weird thing over your eye, so you probably worked at the same place that had this robot lady with the weird thing over her eye. I'll leave it as an exercise to the viewer to figure out why I remember the robot lady and I don't remember the rando dude. The world may never know. Hi, Wendy Oldbag! Every single thing I ever said about Larry Butts applied to Lotta Hart and then applied to Wendy Oldbag. Because Wendy Oldbag is wonderful as a cameo or as a one-shot. You have one scene with Wendy Oldbag and it's like, man, that was a cool, fun character and I'm glad I interacted with her. And then, ideally, 4 to 6 hours of gameplay go by before you see Wendy Oldbag again. Unfortunately, the game figured out that Wendy Oldbag was funny, so there were extended periods of time where you would go from, say, interacting with Wendy Oldbag to interacting with Larry Butts, to interacting with Lotta Hart, and then back and forth among the three. And that was, bad. But, you know, Wendy Oldbag, you were overall good and fine and fun or whatever. Oh, wait! You're a security guard, and for purposes of this exercise, even though prosecutors aren't cops, security guards are cops! Oh! D-tier Wendy Oldbag, take that. Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? You're the escaped prisoner who also was accused of murder, I think? I think you were accused of murder in the case with the bridge and the Pointy Rock death. I remember that there was a bridge and there was Pointy Rock death. I don't remember, you know, the particulars of the case or nothing. Okay, your name's Terry Fox. Good for you. You're going in the white fit tier. You are the inept prosecutor. You are the inept tutorial prosecutor, man. You're a good and fun opponent. You're easy to beat around. Your whole point is to be tutorialized. And it was then revealed that Ryunosuke Naruhodo put a guy who died recently, standing next to Ryunosuke Naruhodo, put a 1,000-year curse on your generation, which is why Phoenix Wright is better than you. But, yeah, you're the jobber prosecutor. You're good and fun and enjoyable. You are at the bottom of B tier. Enjoy your life. Oh, it's this motherfucker. This motherfucker. Hi. Hi, Pearl. I feel like I've said everything there is to say about Pearl Fey. I'm just gonna put her into this motherfucker tier. I can't fucking stand Pearl Fey. She's a fucking irredeemable character who takes all the worst traits of Maya, turns them up to 11, and then comes up with new and interesting worst traits all on her own. And the game just assumes that you love her. Because, well, she's a tiny child. Who could possibly not love a tiny child, no matter how goddamn fucking annoying she is? Anyway, who in the ever-loving fuck is this? Are you Matt Onguard's girlfriend? I vaguely remember that Matt Onguard had a girlfriend, and it might or might not be you. But, yeah, I don't know who the fuck this is. Oh, you're from the studio? Apparently your name is Penny Nichols. Yeah, I'm just gonna put you in who in the ever-loving fuck is this. Sorry. Yeah, Pearl Fey is Scrappy Doo incarnate. Hi, Phoenix! Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, main character in the fucking series, occasional idiot, sometimes brilliant lawyer guy, dude what has an emote, only dude in this entire tier list who has his own emote, except perhaps for all of the corpses. So there is that. But they all have to share. Phoenix gets his own. Phoenix is good and fun, and my main criticism of Ryunosuke Naruhodo is he's just Phoenix Wright. Like, the writers of The Great Ace Attorney and The Great Ace Attorney, you know, I'm not going to blame Chronicles because Chronicles is just a remake, but the people who were making the Great Ace Attorney games said to themselves, we could make another new character along the lines of, you know, Apollo Justice or whatever, or we could just say fuck that and do Phoenix Wright again. And they very plainly decided, fuck that, let's do Phoenix Wright again. But this is not a tier list for Ryunosuke Naruhodo. This is a tier list for Phoenix Wright, who's good. He's good. He's the main character. I don't mind him. I enjoy him. I'm glad we get to hang out with him. He's not like tippity top of the world interesting or all that, but, you know, he's good and fun. I like him more than I like the Canadian Judge. So, bottom of A tier for you, Phoenix Wright. Good job. You are not Jackhammer, but you're the big burly guy who gets accused of the murder in the Steel Samurai case, and then shows up every once in a while. We just, you know, we become friends with this guy. That's nice. More characters should just kind of have friends. Will Powers, that's your name. You're Will Powers. You're a guy, and then a recurring character. You're good and fun and interesting, and I don't know why I just scrolled down. It was an accident. Will Powers, you're cool. You're not like the most interesting dude in the world or anything, but you're better than all of these schmucks. Here, bottom of B tier for you, Will Powers. Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? I feel like I should remember this guy. He's got the smarmy hair and the... Is he a hotel guy? I feel like he's a hotel guy. Like... super early. Yeah, he's the guy with the grudge who killed Mia Fey. Okay, I remember him. He's a good and interesting bastard fucker. I enjoyed putting him in jail prison forever on account of the murdering he did. So, you can be, I don't know, slightly better than Lawrence Mo Curls? Yeah, there you go. You're slightly better than Lawrence Mo Curls. Good job, mob-connected murder guy. You are the girlfriend from the circus case. You were the girl who stupidly killed Bat and then got Acro mad at you, and Acro was trying to kill you, but then he killed the boss, and then it got very convoluted as a you know, portent of things to come because it was a Phoenix Wright case. Of course, it got very convoluted. Yeah, you're the animal trainer with the lion. And you stick your head in the lion, and the lion doesn't eat your face off because it likes you, or it's trained well, or animal abuse, you know, circuses. Listen, you're slightly less fun than many people, but you're better than Bat. Here, you can be better than Bat. You were also better than Bat at living on account of you accidentally killing him, but that's beside the point. You are her dad! You're like her, except not hot and dead. So you're worse than Bat, because you also died. Also, you were a ringmaster and a dude and I don't know, here. There you go. Good job, dead animal circus ringmaster mustache guy. Who in the ever-loving fuck is that? I feel like I know I've seen that guy. Are you the guy who runs the noodle shop? I don't remember. You're a white fit. Who in the ever-loving fuck is that? Who in the ever-loving fuck is... Oh, is this the guy from the first tutorial case? This is the guy who killed Maggie's boyfriend or whatever? Okay. I'll take your word for it, Sam. Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? Oh, he killed Larry's girlfriend, and Larry was on trial for it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't remember anything about him. Also, who in the ever-loving fuck is this? This is a guy wearing a shirt. He's got a hat. I don't know who the fuck this is. Apparently this looks like a guy who would be a super fan from the studio case. His name is Salmonella, which is a wonderful pun, but that's not really a credit to him now, is it? Yeah, you just go with the white fit tier, buddy. I don't remember a fucking thing about you. You are a bird. And as I recall, this bird was relevant in the fourth case of the first game, which was the Edgeworth murder case. So, yeah, you're the bird who's like, rah, Polywana, murder bird, or something. Yeah, you cross-examine a bird. That's a true thing that happens. And I remember that you're a bird. I guess that's more interesting than bat, on account of the fact that bat's dead. Yeah, that sounds right. You are a butler in the service of Shelley the Killer. And also, your portrait, I don't think you actually are Shelley the Killer. I don't remember that. But you're a butler in service of Shelley the Killer. That's cool and fun. Oh, you are Shelley the Killer. Well, you're less interesting than Shelley's weird, ominous profile. But still, you were good and fun and whatever. Sure, tippity-top B tier for you. This particular instance of Shelley the Killer, who, in the ever-loving fuck, is this? This appears to be a very jaundiced man. This is a man who's never had a carrot in his life. This is a man who has to pee like no one has ever had to pee. This is a man with no kidneys. The joke is that this guy is very yellow. I have no idea who this man is. You're going in the white fit tier, and we're moving on. Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? You are from the... You say creepy things, right? You're in the tiger case. And you say creepy things. And you're the one who, like, reveals that Tiger Guy's mob bosses beat the ever-loving shit out of you. I guess that counts as being vaguely... Yeah, you're the mob boss's daughter. Oh! You're the mob boss's daughter. You're the... Well, I'm going to keep saying it. You're the reason the Tiger Guy was in debt to the mob on account of him wrecking your head braid. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. I sort of remember you now. You can be... Yeah, we're just gonna keep... Hey, you're more interesting than a parrot or a waiter or this guy or a clown or a murder guy or Grossberg or Godot. Are you more interesting than Godot? Yeah, fuck it. High C tier for Viola von Mob Boss Daughter. There you go. Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? I'm sorry, who in the ever-loving fuck is this? I feel like, oh, you're the guy who killed Maggie's boyfriend. Okay, well, the last guy I saw who I thought was the guy who killed Maggie's boyfriend is in the white fit tier. So guess what, buddy? You're in the white fit tier. This guy, I vaguely remember he's the guy who owns the parrot, and I don't think he ever actually talked. Well, he spoke, but did he ever actually get I think he finally got coherent at some point, but he was much less interesting than his bird. He can be, he killed the guy. Okay, I don't remember that. I'll take your word for it. Here, you're slightly more interesting than a corpse on account of you did a murder. For the final time, blessedly, once more, friends, I ask you this. Who in the ever-loving fuck is this? This is Shinix Wright. This is Hikaru Shida in a business suit. I have no idea who this woman is, except I have the vaguest inkling that she's a cop. But, as previously established, there is no tier lower than the who in the ever-loving fuck is this tier, and therefore you, Phoenix Wright, go in that tier. If I open your image in a new tab, will it tell me your name? Your name is Yuki. It's not helpful. You are the awesome tiger guy from The Case with the Awesome Tiger Guy, about which I remember very little other than the awesome tiger guy. Awesome Tiger Guy rules and was a ton of fun and pretended to be Phoenix Wright and conned the judge because, well, the judge is an idiot when he needs to be an idiot. Yeah, the French restaurant case with this guy right here and this Viola von Mobboss's daughter and, most importantly, the Tiger Guy. Tiger Guy, the 11th best character in the Phoenix Wright trilogy. There! By science, it has been ranked and classified and clarified right here. There you see before you the official, no doubt about it, Ace Attorney tier list. Your who in the ever-loving fuck is this tier with all of these people who I'm sure are excellent in their own way. Your this motherfucker tier with Pearl Fey, the reason there is a Pearl Fey, and the bastard with the megaphone. Your D tier for people I actively dislike and or cops about whom I have no opinion, but they get knocked down a rank because they're cops. Your C tier for generically interesting, sort of vaguely, here, you're getting knocked down to D tier because I don't remember who you are. You're Mia and Maya's mom. Yeah, okay, you're getting knocked down to D tier for gay jokes. You'll like it in the D tier. There are D's there. Get it? I made the terrible gay joke for that. Anyway, your C tier for the middling people, and also the pretty good and interesting people, except for the ones who they overexpose to hell. And then your B tier for people who are legitimately good and interesting, also featuring Mask. Damask. Your A tier for the people who are excellent and great, and the S tier, populated exclusively by prosecutors and famous people, or perhaps their assistants. That's what the S tier is for. It's for prosecutors and famous people, or perhaps their assistants. Yeah, that makes sense. The Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney tier list. Hooray! Hey, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss an upload. And if you want to catch the streams live, go to twitch.tv/the_goog. The stream schedule is on screen now.